say it's relationship. You guys have to be on the same ship.
That's a good one.
You have to be on the same ship.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on to our next video. Our next video to review, or our next topic to discuss, is why do women get jealous when their men or their boyfriends or significant others are nice to other women, be it your friend or someone that you do not know?
Let's start for us.
Okay, so lack of trust, insecurities, and then a possibility of flirting.
And a history.
Yeah. Past experience too. So, to a man and a woman, let me say this in Chi. Me mommy say, Obani Bema intimi nya danfo. Ohun obi a wache hen. Akoko atete na one reader.
Debbie,
With time, Oberry.
so
So the more you give him the chance, the more you give him the chance to like
Entertain.
entertain other women.
Obere akokono.
I feel you don't pen.
He has many female
So
friends.
wait. So the more you entertain, the more you allow him to entertain other women, it will get to that point. So, he'll have female friends, fine, but he should know if he's in a
The
relationship,
limits.
he should know his limits.
Boundaries.
That's why we have boundaries in relationships.
Okay, who else? Michelle, you were saying something?
Okay, so first one, your boyfriend like is friends with my friend. I think that's fine. At the end of the day, yeah, they're my friend. I'd assume that my friend wouldn't do such a thing.
My friends need to be a snitch. Obey.
One, it's okay. I think like if he's talking to other people, I think it's a healthy type of jealousy where like obviously they are territorial. Like people generally. I also think don't think it's a valid question because men also get jealous.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
it's a stupid question.
We don't.
I just have to. She just
murder everything. We spoke about men too. So yeah.
But like it's
I think
like as you were saying that like the trust thing, like if you're having issues in relationship, you don't trust them, insecure, or like maybe he's not spending enough time with you and he's
Nah,
we've
me
gone out.
bestie. That
We've gone out
bestie
and he's
thing.
spending all the time with her. Like, hey, am I not there? Stuff like
But
that.
then
You get
again,
jealous.
I feel like sometimes it's how the men behave. So if you have a man who's always handsy with women and all this kind of stuff, so it makes you a little
But
bit
you
shaky.
have to trust that like it doesn't mean
You trust.
You will trust,
But the woman trust the
like
women.
verify.
So you know your man's weakness, right? And then his female friend, that's
What's his weakness?
the same
Like,
thing.
touch the back of his neck.
Right? So the female friend ends up doing the same thing. What would you think?
He did.
She's trying to. It means she's trying to
do something.
How
with
did
something.
she even know?
That one day,
That's the thing.
I mean, there was a video going around saying this girl, they were trying to play a prank on the girl, right? So the girl's best friend and her boyfriend were naked in bed. So they had a camera and everything. The guy came. The guy was upset. People were like, does he have the right to be upset? Yes, of course he has the right to be upset.
Because you are naked in
You
the
in
bed.
You in bikini with my best friend. And you think it's cool? Okay.
It's not cool.
Next question.
But also, I won't say that men and women can be friends.
Yeah,
Oh,
men
yes,
and
friends.
men and women
You
can
can
be
be
friends.
But to an extent.
Everyone on this couch has male
Yeah.
friends, and
Too
all
much
of
of
the
everything is
bad.
bad.
Exactly. So
Yes.
it's
You
just
have
about
plenty.
respecting.
He has
friend.
plenty, and sometimes the way he be talking and touching this girl, I'm like, no, it's no friend.
And at the end of the day, whether it's a man or a woman, you have to have respect for your relationship.
Yes.
I'm with my friend who is a guy, and I feel like he's touching me in a way that is not respectful of my man.
Right? I'm like-
Immediately, you shut it down. It don't matter how long he's been friends. It doesn't matter how nice he is or how much you know him. Immediately, you say, you know
Thank
what?
you.
I love you. You're my friend, and it's all cool. But do not touch me like that.
Thank
Because
you.
I have a man.
Period.
All right.
Self-respect.
Moving on to the next video.
Moving on.
We are done.
Nope.
Hey.
I think we have three more to go.
Okay.
So
10 minutes.
you have to tell us your truth about marriage. How do you guys see marriage?
Okay. So
Our next video. Our next video. Marriage Is it scary for you? What do you think? How do you see it?
I think that marriage involves three people. It involves you, your partner, and God. That's the holy trinity of marriage. Other people, families are external. External
The church
things.
is in the house today. Okay.
External factor. Even though they are your parents are external factor, the people who involved in marriage are you, God, and your partner. Every decision should go through the three of you.
Yes.
Not nobody else, right?
Yes.
We make a discussion. We discuss it. We pray to God about it. God gives us a way. We move about. We are not discussing with anybody. Because if something happens, it's between you and them. You're in the shower, we are in the fire, right?
Yes.
We're not going to ask nobody for how to cool our fire. That we know how the fire is burning. We know how to turn it off. We know how to bring the heat up.
Yeah.
So I feel like marriage, it's a good thing if you find the right person.
Yes.
And if God is the foundation, it's a beautiful thing.
Okay. Michelle, you wanna take this
I
next?
don't believe in marriage, unfortunately. So that's all.
Why? What about marriage do you not believe in?
The institution of marriage.
It's not important to me. So.
But
Okay.
but you prefer being in a relationship with a romantic relationship with someone.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. It's just the name.
No, she doesn't
Yes,
want
I
to.
don't believe in the institution.
No, marriage, they're the ring, I show. Relationship, no. To be called, yeah.
The marriage can go anywhere too.
Okay.
And now and then it'll be like you're stuck with them.
Yeah,
So
that's
for me,
true.
I agree to some extent with Michelle. I think you can get companionship without the marriage,
yeah.
right? You can still get almost all the benefits besides the tax benefits. You can get almost the same benefits with somebody without actually being engaged or married to them. And I think at the end of the day, you just have to find a situation that works best for you. If you believe that marriage isn't something that is not for you, then it's not for you, and that's just what it is.
Oh, you were saying something.
Yes, Rhoda.
If I'm married, my marriage should come from God. God, like, because broken hearts. So, like,
Rhoda has been through a lot. We need to have a day of just talking about Rhoda and her relationship.
marriage maybe it's I said God true because mature for I'm fine. Mature for I'm fine. So I said God, like marriage is a beautiful thing. God natural and open crampa. Sometimes we shall be. Now I believe so shall be not open pie catcher and say if this person is for me, let your will be done.
Preach.
Open some pain not like sometimes we want some funny reactions be from that person. And when people say no, we ain't media. It's marriage, yeah, foundation God.
It's true.
2, marriage now you worrying.
She's listening down.
You shouldn't tell me say my worrying see there are certain benefits on family biome to say me enjoy as girlfriend. Like no, also as a girlfriend sometimes also me bosha
And
like
then date
but the moment oh worry in the person then what I shall say say I worry in kwala bem we need to no see me dressing no matter
And there's always been worries of
me worries of
What are you feeling? What do you think?
Okay, so I think marriage goes hand in hand with divorce. So in my situation, I'm not scared to leave
If necessary.
So I think everybody should take his or her time.
yeah.
When it comes to marriage, get to know the person you're dealing with, get to understand how nature works, get to understand how everything works in life, like in life before you engage
Enter.
yourself into like in something like that. Because at the end of the day, you're getting married to someone, you live together, you're stuck with a person, just as you said. So you end up being with a person the whole day. That you see the person different time. Nipa humfno nipa. Me for instance, nipa humfno me. Sometimes I like to be by myself, sleep, not talk to anybody. Sometimes I like to talk to people. So if I'm married and then I'm seeing this person the whole time, every day,
It'll piss me off.
It'll piss me off. Yeah, it'll piss me off. But this is where you should learn how to compromise. Like know how to deal with people, just like emotions. You should know how to not project feelings to others. Someone pissed you off, you don't have to come home, shout at your husband and all that. You should learn all these
No,
things
the
before
husband
you
shouldn't
get-
shout on me turning up.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm
Both
saying
ways.
both ways, not one way.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Or
both
you
ways.
want
So
me to shout?
you don't
Don't shout to a member.
and you don't come home and project it on your
Yeah,
husband
fine.
and all that. Yeah, so I feel like we should all take our time and then get to know what we're dealing with before.
We'll
Let's
take our
see.
final thoughts from Olivia, and then we're going to move right into our next video.
Yeah, from the church
Witnesses.
girl.
Prophetess.
So God instituted marriage.
Church girl.
Bring it on.
I want to encourage everybody as here. Before those of us that are not married, before you go into a relationship, anybody that's even approaching you, pray about the person. If you can fast and pray about the person.
No, fasting. Oh boy.
I'm serious. It's going to help you, and God is going to reveal things to you about the person that even the person doesn't know.
Maybe fast you. Baby bomb pie me.
When you're born,
No, you can
so
pray.
that's what I can say.
You can
Just
pray and get the
pray
same
into the
results.
marriage.
You can get the
Pray
same
about the
results.
person you want to be in a relationship with first before you even go into the relationship.
Be careful who you pick to enter into marriage.
Don't say man to me, but me
In the
fast away.
confusion. Or if marriage is not for you, then it's not for you. Enjoy your life.
So away.
Next video.
Me forget the word you.
I'm also going back here. Wow. Let's do one. Okay, so this one was the scenario, the one we discussed.
I think we were bashing them. We're just being
Yeah,
So
we're
stood by
reasonable.
me.
we're reasonable.
Level.
Okay, so it was this. There are two ladies here. Okay. One was with you from the start.
In a relationship
in
with
a
you?
relationship or just
The
As friends.
Okay, so lady A, you are in a relationship with. Okay. Lady B, you are not in a relationship with. So it means that you are in a relationship with one, you are not in a relationship with one. Now the one that you are not in a
When you put it that way.
What's
You are
that?
talking to
if you're
two
not in a
different
relationship
people.
with the other person, why do
You
you
are talking to
consider
two
marriage?
different people.
okay.
One is there, like has been there since the beginning.
Were you in a relationship with a person or not?
No, you guys are
Relationship
just.
with the person.
You're in the, okay.
And then the second
Double
person.
dating.
Yes.
Yes, but you don't say it like that. No,
We're definitely not doing that.
No, so that's But now you are coming to get married. No, now you're thinking of which one has come. That's the only thing.
Listen, your job person,
Dated somebody.
I will date both of you. Choose
Yeah,
you.
and then you guys will have to go to the next person. She wants to ask that. Now you want to get married. I think
So wait.
So wait.
yeah.
So as I said, you are in a relationship with one. In a relationship with one. And the other lady comes in to support you with your business. To go your vision, to project it.
Is the person married?
She has
As
vision.
an investor.
No, we don't want to.
not as an investor. The person is interested in you.
Yes.
You know, but you're with someone.
But you're with someone.
But you're with someone.
Now you want to settle down.
Wait, so
You want to choose between the two.
First of all, you don't think the person is interested in you. What if the person is not interested in you?
No, I'm interested.
So why
Okay.
So
The
you're
person
unfaithful.
shows signs. The investor or the one with the resources.
Look at the excuses you are giving. Investor.
Sorry, please hold on, I'm coming. I think somebody.
So do you get it? That other person is interested in you, and
but-
when he came, your life transformed. It's not like the way it
On
was
the
when you
sky.
were- yes,
Or discover the shape.
exactly.
But you have somebody who you are in a
Ability.
relationship
Area
who
where-
was there from the start.
I want to start.
You should also support
I
her
want
in a
area
way.
honor.
But maybe she doesn't have enough like the other person has. But she supported you financially.
So she had just been giving emotional support.
And some DOGGYs and things. So yeah, exactly. It's very simple.
Okay, Mo, do you understand the question?
Yeah, so we're going to go right into our next video or our next topic,
Yeah.
which is
No, it's on silent. Sorry.
no, you're fine. We're going to go into our next video, our next topic, which is if a man is in a relationship with a lady and she has been supporting him, this man has a business. She has been supporting this man for a couple of years now. and enter in a woman who is interested in said man. She comes in, she brings the capital that he needs to take his business to the next level. She invests, he's able to take his business to the very next level, and he's in a different place in his life. Does he marry or stay with the one that he's currently in a relationship with, or does he see the growth that the new person who is interested in him has brought into his life and then change directions towards that woman? Felicia, start us off.
Okay, so I believe that you've been with this man for God knows how long, right? First of all, if she's probably doing something right. She's probably there, even though she's not business minded. Some people may show love in different ways, right? Maybe me serving is showing you love. Me being there emotionally is showing you love. Me being there sexually is showing you love. That's what I can say. I may not be business minded to promote your business, but all of these things I'm doing to support you, right? You're stressed. I'm not. You'll never come home to a stressful home, to a peaceful home. That is me investing in your business. Right? If it's stressful at work, you come home and it's stressful to work, your business will never progress. That's what I can say. So I believe, if I may not be able to support you financially or with my brain, with my brain to promote your business, but I feel like I'm supporting you in ways that you need more than the money at that time. That's what I can say. So me, I think I'll stick with the person that has been with me for God knows how long. And if the lady who has the money is showing interest, I'll tell them that I have somebody serious there. If you think we can be friends and still invest, we can be business partners and still invest and still stay there. If you're okay with it, fine, I'm okay with it. If you're not okay with it, please move on.
We were in a relationship. Me who now is zero. Like zero.
On your zero or negative.
To say, you can say me dating like on a normal way, say me need that one. Come in yet because he can't come in. But I believed in his vision.
Okay.
Say, a baby, me supporting her, a baby. Last, say me supporting, no, also supporting. Man, obey. Last, you see a crowd. Oh, he's okay.
I am Manchester fan.
Obey. Are you okay? Like, so you okay? A true time now, our everyone. I say, yes, we too, but I can't me pay.
Hey,
me ya.
One money there.
Mr. Money, me. I said, but I couldn't pay, and I was like, no, I see me obey dating you tuning. I was like, no, choose one, and also obey choose you. I also obey choose you tuning now. And I was like, no, still choose one, and also obey choose you back over me. Back on the swan supporting no. What I didn't do, baby, that's providing what? And I know, baby, none of But see, last.
It's getting hot.
You die, you know. Like, me must start that way and you say, oh, see, I'm in position. They are main invest to be a waste. You die, you know. Why no worry, lady no. Worry no. But to God be the glory. Me to one I felt to the bread. I didn't get the pay to bread me. Now me who the pay you. Oh the bread me divorce me say hallelujah.
Hey.
It's fair.
No, come on,
It's fair.
But I see saw here no simple way. Sanka.
Because what your story not to no show.
No, so you saw the divorce. You saw the divorce on a.
The girl's post like relationship way first one married.
No, but Facebook doesn't count.
No, a divorce because they say I'm crying near me man who said who boy no cry yes out. Say me.
I feel like one thing we should also like really kind of look at as well is the other lady, the investor lady, because it's the motives. Like, is the man not making it clear that he's in a relationship? Yeah. Is he just encouraging her or leading her on because he wants her money? Like, we really kind of need to understand. There's like in this story.
I think men should be. Men think
make it better for you.
None of them really. But, at the end of the day,
men are very vulnerable. They think women are, but women are stronger than men.
Oh yes.
Women are able to say no to sugar daddies. Men are not able to say no to sugar babies. They cannot.
All
They
you
cannot
have to
say.
do- all
They
you
cannot
have to
tell
do-
them that no, I don't want it. If you need an investor, go to the bank.
So the thing is, all you have to do, just as you said, men are vulnerable. All you have to do is just show one, just
One time.
This one, the only.
Remove a little bit of your time. Remove a little bit of your time.
So yeah, I just feel men should be able to say no. Say no. It doesn't matter. You've been with this person. She has supported you in so many ways. Now someone is coming and the person is
And
showing
you know the excuse of giving. I did it for us. You did it for you and who?
You know?
You did it for who?
You did it for yourself.
But
You did it for yourself.
in this scenario, even he just used it to a point. It's not do that other lady.
Thank you.
You know, there are some men who
He used it as an appetizer, not trying main course.
even make cost the cry.
No. Me.
Because it's too sweet. Make cost the cry. Definitely. Obeka say a little bit of a difference when you
know,
Oh, sister, yeah. Yes. And so,
Men.
men are men. And they
Men are
continue to be
scum.
men. And so
Men.
you as a woman, you have to be a woman and you have to continue to be a woman.
Yeah.
Yes.
Clock it.
Princess treatment.
Clark it.
Educator. Clock it.
So, this is going to be our final topic. This is not out yet, but maybe they'll talk about it later and you guys can compare who did it better. But if you step out of the country to a different country, whether it be going back home to wherever you're from or going outside the country for the first time, and you meet this really nice man,
Guys.
a man's man, and you meet him as you're on vacation, and he shows interest, he's everything you want in a man.
Aye.
Are you going to continue the relationship when you leave that said country? Or when you leave, you're going to continue on the... Basically, can you do long distance relationships if the man that you have met is your spec?
Long distance relationship is a no. It's a no for me. Because people can't say me or say it's relationship. You guys have to be on the same ship.
That's a good one.
You have to be on the same ship. If I'm the upper deck and the lower deck, I know we are the same boat or the same ship. So I feel like long distance relationship will not work because I've heard stories, I've had instances where people or Ghana no money na ba on the banana say snow the be freeze you my dream say then yo I started do cause Jimmy
No
The she was there already.
to waste my money, my resources, my time, my job, right? To bring you here. Now the snow clear your eyes when you fit that who the difference between uptown and downtown. Now I'm Gina the from to J. Hey, I'll deport you.
I will not deport you.
No, okay, bring me the
All ice and said American.
I'll deport you.
No, see, I don't know just a corner. No, me pen answer. The cancer will happen. One hack. Yeah, no, I'm free.
I'll deport you. I don't. Okay. So I don't think so. I think so. If I go on a long distance relationship and I see somebody, I'll probably use that as a fling.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna take it serious.
Okay.
Because me just say me do back, and I'm not coming to your level.
I want him to know. You
No,
need to
Pobiaka
cuddle.
was-
Yes, I'm probably
Like,
one shit.
yeah.
Yes. I can survive.
So who next? Who else?
Jackets.
Long distance relationship.
Let's endeavor to be faithful.
Long distance relationship.
So long distance then you're Jamal.
No, but if you guys together for 3 years and you go long.
Oh no, that doesn't count. So no, this is
No,
like,
but this is the situation. Said me drew US.
I
Man, like
stay there as vacation.
maybe you're on vacation.
just say baby, me
vacation.
drew US airport. Me share this man. Like most of me need to spend but if you're watching me. Now, me a relationship move. Actually, no, or yan any style be. Now me share we.
Oh, so yeah.
I think so.
That's how I got cheating.
No, I think
I'm not cheating.
the question is you're not in a relationship.
No. In this scenario, you're not in a relationship.
I'm
You're
not
not
in
in
a
a relationship.
Oh, okay.
Okay, wait. So you cheating, fine. You cheat, right? But after
No, I
cheating,
see. You need to date too. Because Baku bet me disappoint.
Brother is making a very important point that we
No,
need
it's
to
true. You need to date to
dating,
date,
right?
right?
Dating dating is not supposed to be with one person. When you date, you can date multiple people at the same time. As long as you're communicating to those people and saying that I am dating, and to me, dating, not to me personally, and then you're communicating to all of them and saying, me dating to me means that I'm getting to know multiple people, and then at the end, I want to be in a relationship. Clarity is important. That's all I'm going to say.
I have another question.
Wait, Michelle, go ahead.
You can talk to more than one person at the same time.
Some people do it.
Michelle, you can do it. Michelle, it's easy. Man,
Relationship, for me personally, a relationship is understanding between two people, that they're exclusive, that they're getting to know each other, and it's leading to somewhere serious.
Okay.
That's a relationship to me. Dating is meeting someone and trying to know them better, to communicate, to commit to that one person. That's what dating means to me.
Yeah, so the process of getting to know the person.
Exactly. Or like the talking stage, you can call it also dating.
Like 8 p.m. You talk to one person, and 9 p.m. you talk to another.
Yes. And easy.
Listen to the definition of
Google one another. Google scholar.
So it means that two people have agreed to be in a romantic relationship.
Thank you.
You see what the difference is? This is Google. My name is Maud. You get it.
Someone's idea.
You get it. Google is an AI robot with no feelings.
Relationship, the way in which two or more people or things are connected, or the state of being connected.
So this is what I wanted to say. So the relationship doesn't necessarily have to be lovers. It can be like you and your friends.
It doesn't have to be romantic.
Between you and your family and all that. Yeah. So I think the relationship part is okay. The relationship part.
So that's a romantic relationship.
Romantic relationship.
To define the type of relationship you're talking about.
So that would term as dating.
Yeah. Really?
Okay, whatever they are talking about, I assume it's like you're getting to know somebody. You're getting to know two people at the same time. But I mean, I'm just saying that, like, when you saw them, obviously they fit some type of person that you like. That's why I started start talking to them to find out if they are relationship with. And then you met another person who was the same thing. So now you spend your time doing, like, I don't get
double dating.
If you like someone first,
Double dating is important. It doesn't work out with the first one. Nothing. I may sound coach see. No, my sound second one. No.
If you already have a roster, A did not work, you have cancelled it out. B, and then you put on the roster.
The man was doing that, you'll be fine.
Oh, so as long as it's clear.
Men.
I think it's a more problem that let's
define it.
Yeah, let them.
If you tell me, yes, me. If you tell, no, honestly, if you tell me, say,
I can't handle it.
we're dating and I'm dating other people and you're also dating other people, fine. But don't tell me, say, I am minable. Now me so me Jimmy mo now obi friend me and say remember and then to come and find out say oh me bo dia.
It's trust
But see, and you read the ladies. But men in the crazy.
Yes.
What? Like,
they want them to be genuine, be honest.
No, it's genuine.
Yeah, good pay. No, it doesn't matter about you.
Not all men are.
All men.
Not all men.
If
you're saying all men are.
It's not all men. I know some men who are not scum, but I also know some who are scum.
That's what we are not talking about.
Oh no.
Okay. Your dad is genuine, right? Then you don't have to say all men are not genuine.
Yeah,
No, so the thing is, nipa na nyo we ni ma. If the person doesn't rub it to your face, if the person does not rub it to your face, then you're okay. So far as I don't know what's going on behind doors, I'm okay.
But I will love
the
it.
moment you start, like you feel so
comfortable to do it openly.
Yeah, that's where I find a problem.
But
the way you do it.
Right now, no strategy. As I say, if I say you cheat, macho, they are my girlfriend. No. me as a wife need to double it.
No way.
But
No.
you're deviating from the
We are deviating from the whole
Yeah,
thing.
yes, but
So,
one mic.
I want to say one thing. So we're talking about
Long distance relationships or flames.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I found me now. I was in a relationship with one guy. We happened to go to the same school back in junior primary school, and then so we started talking. This guy was not in Ghana, and then we were okay since we've known ourselves before, but like for a long time. We're very comfortable with each other and then talking. I got to know he had a female friend. He kept on telling me about the lady. Oh, I work with her. She's this, she's that. And then he told me about his ex-girlfriend who happens to be a Nigerian. So when he was telling me about the friend, I didn't know that girl was a Nigerian. If I knew she was a Nigerian, I would have known it was her. I didn't know. So one time, this guy had 2 numbers. He was using 2 numbers. One was a private number. And then that number wasn't on social media. And then one time, I found that number registered in a different name on Snapchat. I went to text the number. Then later on, I was like, no, let me call this guy. I called him. Number back on the way. I said, oh, my friend back on the G. Then I also the idea. My friend here, guy, not the lady. Ever you know so the idea? I'm no. Or baby na easy number no. So or the command area and also the command girlfriend or no one saw it. I'm okay. Go get the number. Use it to call me. I want to talk to you on that number. He went and then came back. So who guy? So I went back to text that number. I realized it was the lady now, or say any friend, I realized it was a lady, or say any friend, And then I started talking to the lady. She started making some statements. Yeah, it was between me and the guy only. So how did the girl get to know all those stuff? She was posting some pictures on his birthday. Pictures that were like supposed to be between lovers, girlfriend, like lovers, right? Yeah, she started posting all those pictures. So I went back to the guy. I was like, no, there's something going on that you're not telling me, because the girl is posting some pictures. She's doing this, she's doing that, and I'm not comfortable with what's going on. So later on, I found out that he had given the number to the lady. She was the one using it. That was when I realized, no, girl, no free him for. Oh, she's a Nigerian. I was like, is she your ex? He was, no, she's my friend. This guy lied. Imagine me being in Ghana, you being outside Ghana, and then you doing it.
I don't know. No, to Ghana.
No. So the thing is, on this girl, no, they were in a serious relationship, and then they were there together.
They lived together.
Yeah.
Oh,
and then maybe what I say, so I was thinking, or you're a friend, or your work colleagues and all that. So I didn't know. So imagine saying, or you're closer to me. At that time, no, makes me up on if you have a shooting back. Then at the end of the day, you're in a near thing. What's I say? But only one is me.
Please ask us.
Shoot to her. Shoot to her. No. That's how they affect you. Only shoot to her. That's on so. You said self.
As Asofo said, no. If you can't choose between Wayne choose to or be on the two. So by the two case, no. What we choose? What is no Oscar?
The Oscar, yes.
But
maybe long distance relationship is a no. It's a big no for me. Yeah.
Maybe we get to mean committed long distance relationships. If we're doing a long distance relationships whereby I can do what I want and you can do what you want, but when we come together it's a good time, then maybe that's fine.
What I do what you want to me?
Go and see other people.
So it's an open relationship.
Yeah, it's an open relationship. Yeah.
Kinda.
You can do whatever you want.
Pacho, Olivia will give us her final thoughts. Michelle will also give us their final thoughts. And then Mia.
Okay. Long distance is a no-no for me. I can't do long. I can't not do long distance. Yeah. Why?
And then the part where you have to send me a picture of you.
So there's one thing
Send me a
about
picture of
I sleep very early. Very, very early. I can sleep like 7 o'clock. I will wake
difference, right?
It's going to bother me. I can't wake up and be calling, what are you doing? What are we going to talk about? I have to sleep. My sleep is so important. So yeah, reasons why I can't do long distance.
Long distance.
If I'm being with them.
No for playing. Never best show. Oh man.
So that's
one
one of the advantages of being in a long distance relationship. So if you are with someone who's capable, the person can just fly you out.
Hey, but so Greece, no, Casa Memra, Meko.
Now for
Meko.
Okay, you guys, this has been such a fun time, and I hope you guys also enjoyed it as much as we did. And so, thank you so much for tuning in this evening, or this afternoon, or this morning, or whatever the time is that you're watching. And we will see you next time. Subscribe, like, share, comment,
and tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yes. Bye. Okay.
Yapon.
Oh,
Wait.